106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Fuck off!
I'll say Hitler. You get gas, you get gas. So.
You just admitted to everyone you like getting rimmed.
I'm not racist, I'm not a racist person. Yet.
There we are.
Get in the bin. I'm so happy to see your face.
No, you're not.
I fucking am. After
No
the week,
one is happy to see me. I mean,
after the week I've had, I am happy to see your face and talk some nonsense.
Yeah,
I fucking need it.
I bring joy to many, but not me.
I feel like that's too close to me. Let's be a bit close to you. And then I shout anyway, so it's always going to get picked up. Yes, we'll start with my political statements I need to make, because I've been accused of some things. By guilt by association. I've been accused of being a racist, I've been accused of being a transphobe, and I've been accused of being ableist. Right?
Let's start with that.
I could either take the serious approach or I could take the utter nonsense approach. Right. First things first. The amount of times we have spoke about racism and how there is only one race, human race, to even think me as racist, you can get in the bin. If you think I'm a transphobe, fuck me. I had Noah sat here, right? And if I was a transphobe, I wouldn't have had him in my house, would I? Let's be serious, right? I also wouldn't invite my sister into the house because as non-binary, she is classified under the transgender umbrella. They are classified under the transgender umbrella. And I wouldn't have had Ace, who is also non-binary, classified as under the transgender umbrella. My sister has got 2, maybe 3 friends who are also transgender. I wouldn't let them anywhere near my mum's house, never mind my house, if I was a transphobe. So that theory can get in the fucking bin. And ableist, oh my god, right, Jesus Christ, the fact that that's still getting brought up is ridiculous, right? If you are able to work, do I think you should work? Yes. Do I think you're physically able to work? If you're physically unable to work and you can't, then that is not your fault, okay? And therefore I'm not saying you should go work. If you have to rely on income from stuff like Twitch and YouTube, and you refuse to get a job and you can physically work, then for me, that's on you. Personally, that's my opinion. Think anything else? That's your opinion as well. And on that fucking note, and yes, the systematic targeted bullying directed toward one particular streamer and their particular stream team can also get in the bin, because the targeted bullying is exactly what people did to my sister, and look where she is now. She's in a little box cremated in my mum's dining room after she committed suicide from targeted bullying. So seriously, you want to go at anyone, come at me. My skin is thick. I can deal with your shit. I beat off press reporters at the age of 11 who used to follow me around after her death trying to get a fucking statement from me. So you know what? Fuck you all and fuck off, because of you cunts and your stupid mental incapability to even look at yourselves for 5 minutes and go, am I perfect? No, I'm not. So why the fuck am I sitting there going, you're not perfect to other people? You are the reasons why I've left my stream team. I am out on my own again because I want to defend myself about the repercussions of it falling on anyone else. My opinions are my own and nobody else's. Not his, not my wife's, mine. Fuck off, get in the bin, let's talk about Twitch etiquette.
Yeah, let's go!
Clip that and put it over Twitter, you cunts. Yes, C-bombed twice in the first 10 minutes, don't care.
You had to get it out anyway.
I did. I got it out. Do you know what? I'm happy now.
Very appropriately, though. You're happy now. We're not just saying it for the fun of it.
I don't know if I'm happy now.
Very
I am a lot less boiled up. Yeah, it was hard. You know what? The amount of times I've gone to type out a tweet and gone, no, that's not, because it's just going to start it all. And then Lucy hit me with the best thing ever last night. Literally, she could tell I was pissed off. She could tell I was upset. She turned around, she went, "No bump on the chin. Good job, you're tough." And I was like, "Yes, it is." That was the reset I needed. The love of my child. Damn it. Yes.
And then she ruined it by wearing a Man City shirt the next day. But anyway, talk about that, do we?
And if we are going to talk about it, we talk about the blatant stupidity of giving that Bruno Fernandes goal. Right. I know you don't give a shit. But if you, as a striker, if he'd not moved,
He'd have been fine.
I would have no issue with it if Bruno Fernandes had scored. But do I think he would have scored? No, because Akanji had slowed down and changed direction, and he would know. He would have just either flattened him or at least put him off to have a half-hour shot, or the other defender then would have come over and helped. But yeah, fucking VAR. Jesus Christ, that needs to get in the bin. Or let us have the conversations, put it out to everyone, including those in the stadium, like they do in rugby or like they do in cricket.
Big screen, time off. Have a look at that. See what the fuck happened there. End of discussion. There you go.
End of discussion. So, the whole Twitch etiquette debate came from a tweet I seen a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So let me know. Dig it up.
Yeah. I thought you said dick it up then.
Yeah, dig it up. I will dick it up. Screenshots. Dickety dickety. Dig it up.
I'm gonna dick you up. Oh yeah.
Right, so it was a tweet by someone called at IB80_gaming. Now this just came up on the podcast Twitter as a recommended tweet. And it says, just a reminder that sometimes you've got to remember your friend is streaming and you're not. While that's happening, allow them to run their show and follow their lead. If you're talking over someone else's stream or taking over someone else's stream, I think I might have read that. Yeah, you're taking over someone else's streaming. Please reevaluate why you're playing with them. Also, I'm not saying I'm perfect at this, and on days I'm really bad about it. I try to do the courtesy of just not playing that day. The day they're streaming is about them and their community, and I should just be there to have fun with them, not take over. Fair point. And I said talking because in my head I was like, there's people I've played with whose microphones are a lot louder than others.
Yeah.
So particularly in game chat, and you're trying to talk. And you know, but that's how I take my headset off and I can still hear. That's how loud their microphone is. And I felt like they turned their microphone right up because they tended to stream at the same time as other people did. So that they are basically in charge of two streams.
Yeah, that's a bit what's the word? Well, what's the perfect word? That's a bit of a dick move.
Dick move. It's a very, very much of a dick move. And yeah, you know what? Spot on. Yeah. If your friend's streaming and you're playing, it doesn't matter what you're playing. If you're on a Discord call, okay, yeah, fine. Maybe you can change the volume of the Discord call. If you're in game chat, where it's maybe not as easy to change it, be cautious. Like I know when we used to play with Gavin, I used to always mute, and Robert would have a go at me. What are you muting for? And because I know I'm loud. Yeah. I know my background's loud, and I was just doing the common courtesy of muting myself, so it wasn't deafening not just the people I'm playing with, but also going out over a stream. And like I feel like that common courtesy of they're streaming, let's not be a total dick, goes out the window. Like when I play with Kale, for example, and used to play with him on Rebirth, he knew what he was expecting. Like he knew what I was bringing to the table when I came to play with him. I wasn't going after kills. I wasn't going after hot drops. I wasn't cared about winning. I just wanted to kill as many people with a vehicle as possible, and he knew that was happening. So if he turned around to me and said, "Do you know what? Not today," I would have gone, "Okay, fine," and I would have known why that is because he wants to try and win some games, right?
God damn it, we came here to win.
Like, not wrong with it. Have you ever had it? Someone trying to take over? I mean, we take over with squeakies, but that doesn't count.
Well, yeah, you take over my stream.
I take over Channel Point Redemptions.
Back in the day, before I put a limit on him, all you heard was squeak, 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 squeak. The highest I think I've ever had at one point is 70 odd. Squeak. So I have like a little Among Us squeaky toy character. And I've got it as like one of the Channel Point redeems where you get like little free squeaks. Only 100 points, very cheap. I thought, at the time I thought, no one's gonna do that. 100 points, fuck it. It's everyone's favourite fucking.
It's become the most entertaining thing.
And if at the mindset I still have, if I decide to bump them points up, everyone's gonna think, oh fucking hell, you put it up, oh fucking hell. I'm like, alright, I'll keep it the same. And I have. It's actually died down a lot now, so. But now I said that.
For now. I mean, every follower gets 300 free points to use on Squeaky Town, and if I'm the mod, you get them back.
Exactly. It's fine. It's sorted. So you get 3 squeaks.
Yeah. You forget your 3 squeaks, and then I give you points back
extra.
for 3 squeaks.
Robert's got
I don't-
80,000 points.
I don't even look at who's in it. I just turn around and I just go, click all, reject all. Don't even look at what's in it. There we go. Yeah, so bear that in mind. If I'm a mod of your chat and you don't clean up your channel point redemptions, I'm giving people their points back.
He will fuck you up.
And again, that's Twitch Etiquette. That's poor modding, but I don't care. But I pre-warn everyone that's what I do. Like, that's the incentive to keep on top of your channel points.
Yeah.
And the only reason I do it is because I give them back anyway. So...
There was times when I was streaming early on that they pick up some followers. That people, all my channel points were very cheap. And we were over random rooms like play such on Alexa, play song on YouTube. Everyone was just abusing them. And it actually started pissing me off a little bit. It got to the point where one stream I was trying to play with Toastman. Shout out for Mr. Toastman on the Isle of Man. When he was streaming, he's not streaming. Trying to play Rocket League, I think. And we had him on. We were on Discord call, and I couldn't hear him because so many sound alerts are playing. And I was like, at first I was like, all right, guys, just let me have a minute. Let me try and talk to me, mate.
Was that the Rick Astley one?
It was awful. That was just Rick Astley. And then they carried on playing it. I was like, guys, just give it a minute, right? And we just talked to the mate, stopped playing the sound alerts, and they just kept going. And it got to the point where I literally shouted down, I'm like, guys, shut the fuck up. Try and talk to me, mate. I'll end the stream like fucking now if you don't stop. And all like they start like not complaining, like making excuses. Oh, you did it, I did it. I said, I don't give a shit. I said, I'm trying to play with me.
Was it bits or was it?
No, it wasn't bits. Only sound alerts are free. So
right, I'm with you.
So the Twitch etiquette there is, if a streamer is asking you politely to just calm it down, you do it.
Fucking calm it down.
But that's taking over the stream, I'd say, from viewers.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I want my viewers to have a good time in my stream, but there's a limit. And if you're pissing the streamer off, then that's just a bit of a dick.
Yeah, it's like what I used to have. I used to have the coronavirus mask, and I'd hydrate through it.
Yeah.
And all I'd get. That was what people would compete for, was to beat that timer. Yeah. To be able to get the mask on me and press hydrate dead quick.
Yeah.
Which is why I limited it to how many times you could use it and put a fat timer on it.
Yeah.
Because that's all I felt like people were coming to. I'd have people coming like, oh, lurking, doing some cooking or tidying up or whatever. Right, okay, and then spookily enough, like let's say I have like 8 minutes and 22 seconds left on that. 8 minutes and 20 seconds later, they're back in. Oh, back again for 5 minutes just while I just taking a break from tidying. Oh yeah, okay. Boom, current match. Boom, hydrate. Oh. No, that's the reason you've come back. Yeah. You've come back just to go, oh, I made him do that. That's it. Like, do I love redeeming some sound alerts? Yes, I do. Like, Kale has got a screamer and a bang. And
he's easily scared, isn't he?
Right, and the amount of times I scare the shit out of him is hilarious.
It's so funny.
I try to get it times, like, timing it right. So not like relentlessly playing there. Yeah. Like when he's playing FIFA before, I was trying to work. I was trying to because obviously there's a slight delay on stream anyway. I was like, right, if he's attacking now, if he loses this ball, he right, I'm going to redeem it now. And the guy was on the attack. And he went,
do it just before he's
and because he jumped, the guy tackled the guy by fucking panicking. I was like, oh, damn it. You do, yeah. I think there's been a time where like I played it just as the other person scored. And it's like a. See that is, I don't know.
That's funny.
That's funny. I don't know if it's. I still don't know if it's bad etiquette. But I suppose at the end of the day, you're gonna have them on your channel, expecting to be used.
Yeah.
But if you don't want them to be abused, you've got to put timers on.
Yeah. I mean, I put all timers and limits on mine now, so it's happening a lot less, which is fine. I'm happy. So.
And like you said as well, like you asked them, can you stop?
Yeah.
I'm trying to hear. I'm trying to talk to him as well. Like I want him to be part of this stream in his voice and stuff like that. And you were like.
I felt sorry for Toastman because he was just sat there like just waiting for me to say something, and I couldn't hear myself speak because I was just hearing the sound alerts, and I think he was hearing them too.
So yes, bad etiquette.
So I was shouting down the mic, and he was like getting it in his ears. I'm just like, sorry, mate, and he was like, no, it's okay. Okay.
Stop taking over people's streams.
Yeah, we want you to have a good time, but there's like just. Unless that person is asking for it, then go for it.
Yeah, if the person says, hit me with as many redeems as you can.
Go for it.
Go for it. They've told you, go do it. Like, that's what they want that part of their stream to be. And when they say that's enough, that's enough. Don't go, meh, and carry on doing it.
Yeah. There was another time where I got raided by quite a lot of people. And they kept giving me bits, which is fine. Yeah, give me all the bits you want.
One bit after one bit
But it was
after one bit after one bit.
Instead of just redeeming a load at the same time, one.
See, right.
Separately, so my bit sounded like it would just keep playing over and over. And we're playing Apex with Rob. I think you were there as well, Steve.
I was in the stream. I wasn't playing.
And I started getting pissed off. I was like, guys, okay, stop it now. I can't do anything. And then someone like complained, oh, you don't want bits, fucking why? I was like, I'm not complaining about getting the bits. I'm just complaining. Doing one after the other.
I messaged the streamer who raided after that and went. I said the only reason he's like that is because he's had previous with people relentlessly playing sound alerts. Not to mention, you stream from a laptop, which is probably close to blowing up anyway when you go loud.
I've not got the best laptop in the world, so it's like it appears dead laggy sometimes when someone plays a sound alert. Like when I've got Streamlabs open, I can't open anything else, otherwise it goes dead laggy. I need a better laptop.
See, that's right. You go on OBS, not Streamlabs. Twitch Etiquette, get on OBS. Get in the bin, you Streamlabs.
I've got Streamlabs and OBS. They're mixed together.
Oh!
The switch is gone.
You there? Breaking my phone goes. I'll break your face. With my lips.
Okay, that was an extreme case.
Oh boy. When I said Twitch Etiquette, did you look up any Twitch Etiquette or just leave it all to me?
Well, you sent me that tweet. This is what I'm going to talk about. I'm like, okay, we'll just go on the fly.
Go on the fly?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, luckily for
we
you.
have been discussing our personal experiences. True. So,
true that. However, what I did do is because I didn't trust you to get anything prepared like last week when you was like, I'll do something. Right. Question from Dominique on Twitter as well. Another one that came across. It was a poll. I had 304 votes before I voted, and it was: do you care when people self-promo in your chat when you're live? 78% of it was yes, and whatever the rest was no. At the time I'd done that. I don't know what the final thing on the poll was. For me, it's streamer dependent.
Yeah.
Like, if you come in, I might just shout you out anyway.
Yeah.
Like when it's someone new who's like, "Hi, just lurking because I'm alive as well."
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. That's shit. No. That's uncalled
for me. No, that's just bad etiquette in general. Oh, hello, Lauren. Hello. Hello, Lauren. You okay? Hello. Yeah. So you want a break? You okay? Okay. How long you got? Because I'm currently in the middle of filming with Dutchy. No, it's okay. How long you got? Okay, I'll ring you back in about 15. Okay, bye, love, bye. Bye.
Anyway,
as we were saying, yeah. If a streamer has a open self-promo, you come in, hi, yeah, drop your link, blah, 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 or you do a podcast, drop your podcast link in, like, and they have that, you can self-promo yourself. 9 times out of 10, I've noticed people who have that attitude are partner streamers anyway, who don't need the promo, back kind of thing. They have enough followers and enough viewers anyway, and it makes them look like a better people, in my mind.
Yeah.
That's when people are like, oh my god, they're amazing, a partner streamer, and they're telling me to promote in their chat. Like, so more people go to their chat and talk regularly and post more links, and their chat gets more messages. It boosts the partner streamer's algorithm, and the other people are thinking, I'm going to get some more followers out. And sometimes you do get followers out, sometimes you don't. But followers you need, views you need, because what's the point in sitting on 10,000 followers if you've only got one viewer?
Yeah.
Because you're not self-promoting yourself.
Thing as well to talk about. We had experiences in Discords as well where people would promote, they're going live, and then they just keep reminding guys on live, come here, guys on live.
In general chat.
And it's like, okay, we get it. Don't have to tell us anymore. And then they post like, oh, I thought you guys were supportive. You go on their Twitch, they've got like 10,000.
a good couple of
a
thousand.
good few thousand followers or 100 followers, right? And they've got like 2 viewers. Well, that's not on us to go and watch you. That's on you because you're following. Oh, you've got so many followers.
Prime example of this.
Like, it's not.
I see prime example, right? So Birchie, for example, I remember going into Birchie's stream 8-9 months ago. He was sat on 7 or 8 viewers, and I was like, this kid's quite entertaining. Like he's good at the game he's playing. Blah, blah. He's quite responsive to his chat. And you know what? At that time, I thought I'd followed him, and he hadn't. I'd never seen him, and I thought, oh, maybe he should jack it in. And then Kale raided him a couple months back, and he sat on 30 views with 4 Kales raided counted in. I'm like, well, obviously this kid's doing something right. And in that time, what he had done, he was regularly putting things on TikTok, he was regularly putting things on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, stuff like that. He was taking his clips, editing them down, and putting them everywhere. Right thing to do to gain traction. Not join 10,000 Discords, 10,000 Facebook groups, and just be like, hi guys, I'm live. Why are you not following me? Why are you not watching me? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Do more to further yourself.
It's not about what you're doing to promote your stream. It's about what you're doing in your stream.
Yeah.
And what you're doing about showing off what you're doing in your stream.
Yeah.
Like, sort of, like I said, it's not about what you're promoting. It is about what you're promoting, but you need to show off why you're promoting.
And definitely don't be doing it under people's chats.
No.
Not unless they say, yeah, send us that link so we can play the video. So, like, there's partner streamers I know, they'll once a week, every 2 weeks, they'll be like, right, you get one clip, put your one clip in this channel, and we'll go through as many as we can. So first come, first served. Or they put like a 10 hour to cool down it, basically, so no one's going to have time to put another one in. And I was like, oh, what clip am I going to put in? And I always think, like, which one's the one that highlights my channel the best? But then I'm like, well, you can't put the same one in every time. It's got to be different. Yeah. So I used to, like, automatically, it was the pussy one. Like, because most people, if you're going to have that sort of same crude mentality as me to come into my streams, that's the clip to see.
Yeah.
Because everyone goes, fuck, and laugh about it. I now put the rimming one in because, let's be serious,
go from pussy to rimming.
To rimming. That's hilarious as well. And it also not just advertises me, it advertises you and it advertises the podcast. Yeah. So, like, that's the thing I want to push now. I want to push the podcast. That's why I'm going to drop in more. And then, like, so yeah, and I work myself back. If it's like a high COD community, I'll find a decent COD clip and chuck that one in. And that's how I work it. Like, I base it off the community that I'm watching. I'm like, right, yeah, you'll probably appreciate that more than you appreciate the you like getting rimmed. Rimmed. So, like, yeah, it's one of them. Yeah. Bad Twitch etiquette, set up promoting in someone's chat unless told to do so.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Go fuck yourself. Oh, sorry, I thought that's not that in there.
Order! Order!
We need a little fucking.
You need a gavel. No, you're telling me you need a gavel.
Dutchy
needs a gavel!
I need a little hammer gavel.
Hammer gavel. Right. So one I picked up from Reddit.
Yeah.
Please think before deciding on your live notifications message.
Oh boy.
Now, this is how it goes. It ends with a statement. May the debate continue. Okay. I'd turn notifications off for the thread. So he's not even... Oh, he, she, don't know. I'm going to go with she. It says Diva Cup Vampire, but it could be a bloke based on the generic... so I don't know. Either way, it's another human life form. Has... not everyone uses Twitch. Imagine having a notification come up on your phone when you're out to dinner with your significant other. Username matched with you. Tap here to see more. Username loved your message. Tap here to connect. Username liked your reply. Please stop doing this. Not fun having to explain that. The second you do this, I unfollow you. Am I wrong being this upset about it? Update.
Oh no.
I just went into her stream and said something. A few of her users thought it was hilarious, but the streamer herself said she saw my point.
Okay.
Done.
Fair enough.
This has sort of developed into kind of relationship I'm in. I don't give a fuck if you downvote me into oblivion. I hate this feature and I wish it would disappear. May the debate continue. I've turned notifications off for the thread.
I mean, I get where he's coming from. But there's also like other people that put in like the Twitch when they go live, the little notification comes up and it says such and such has messaged you or such and such has mentioned you. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it once and I had someone come in and go, "Oh, did you message me?" I went, "No, it's just the notification." And I went, "Oh," and then fucked off. Then I was just like, "Well, that's clearly not working."
I mean, I do get you have to be creative with your live messages. Yeah. It's like there's a few people I've seen gifted you a tier 3 sub, and you're like, and you go, "Oh, it's the go live message." And it's like it works for some people, it doesn't work for others.
No,
I've seen one female streamer who relentlessly kept getting asked, "What's your spicy link? What's your spicy link? What's your spicy link? What's your spicy link?" And then they just went live message, spicy link in chat. Everyone came straight into it. Yeah, you're all perverts. Fuck off.
Get fucked. That's a great way.
That's brilliant.
That's
way to flip it. Yeah. Like flipped it. Yeah.
You filthy pervert! Let me.
That's all they needed. That's all they needed was that.
Oh my
right.
God.
But like, and I was like, that is brilliant because I seen the clip. It was a TikTok. Yeah, I've never seen it, and like I see it all the time. Like they do like parody videos all the time.
Yeah.
And it was like when people come into chat and ask what the spice link is, and it's like it's different yeeted memes all over the place. Like, and it's becoming a regular thing. And obviously then she put on TikTok like when you finally cased the spicy link askers, and she's shown what like a live message was. Seeing other people coming in going link question mark. What's that link then? Come on, send us the spicy link. And just all it was before the stream started. Like maybe have like a 3-minute countdown, and they must have just got just constant messages from people. You would normally average 30 views. They were on like 60 to 70. What's that link then? What's that link then? What's that link then? I was like,
wow.
If it had any sense, I went, you know what you should have done? Like, not to them, said it to me head. What they should have done was made a link and just put the biggest, hairiest, sweaty ass crack they could find on Google. Put that as the image.
Yeah.
That was unlocked behind a paywall. Everyone pays, sees it, and goes,
Fuck.
Even for just 1 month.
Oh my God. That would have been amazing. Giving me ideas.
Your sweaty hairy ass crack.
Yeah.
I will sell you a picture of my hairy sweaty ass crack so you can put it on your OnlyFans to make more money off people.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, is it bad? I think some of them, yeah. If it's particularly like dating site type ones, that's a bit harsh. I mean, because like, if Lou would see one of mine, she understands Twitch, she understands Go Live message, she'd know it, and she'd be a bit pissed off, like it's a bit low using that as a message more than anything. Like, but there is some people in abusive relationships that maybe Twitch is their outlet when they're at work and stuff like that, and then their partner sees that.
They're gonna go
off the fucking rails.
I'd say just think about what you're gonna put as your notification.
I'd err on the side of a witty remark like, everyone on Google's gonna think I've got a pool because I'm painting my grass blue. Yeah. That was mine for a while, to be fair.
Mine is come abuse me.
Come abuse me. Yes. And then we moan about Twitch Etiquette when people come and abuse you.
Yep.
Yep.
I asked for it.
I asked for it. So are we agreeing that they're right?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shitty thing to do.
Yes.
Do better, Twitch.
Yes.
Change your mentality.
Please.
Right.
Please.
How do I say no to viewers nicely?
No. That's it. There you go. Next.
No. Right. So that's the
Nicely,
title on Reddit. So there've been a few times when viewers have asked to join my game or voice chat, and I never know how to say no or how to explain. It's because people could say something that gets me banned. How can I explain or just say no in a nice, understandable way? I think they've answered that in their own statement. Like, I've had people come in, can I join you?
Yeah.
No. I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I've never played with you before. Never spoke to you before. So, for me, no, you can't join in. In terms of talking to me.
Yeah.
Said, like, if it was COD, I'd be like, yeah, you can play, but I'm muting you. Just so you know, so I won't be able to hear you. And the reason I'm muting is because of that. Is that so hard to say?
I usually just say, oh, I'm playing with mates, sorry. Oh, I'm waiting to play for mates. Something like that. I have done it before where someone's come in and they're going, oh, can I play? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, Sam. Usually I don't, because I don't like talking to new people, and then they end up like being not being likable from my perspective. So I'm just like, nah. I'm playing with mates. Sorry, I'm waiting to play for mates.
There was one stream I was watching. I can't even think who it was now, and they had someone come in and like, "Oh, can I play? Can I?" And it was definitely COD. I can't think which map it was. Relentlessly, can I jump in now? Can I jump in? Can I jump in? And the streamer just went, "Listen, I don't know who you are. I ain't gonna have you on. There's people who've been in my chat for 6 months. I don't even play with them because they don't interact enough. I don't speak to them enough. Blah blah. So no, I'll play with people who I know personally for that reason because I ain't getting banned for no one." And I'm like, fair point. I've had other people go, yeah, you can join in. People join in, and all of a sudden, like a 13-year-old kid, you're like,
Yeah, bad idea.
I feel very noncy right now. As a 31-year-old playing Call of Duty with a 13-year-old because you've invited them in on your stream. Well, I'm playing with this person, and they go, yeah, you can join. We'll play trios. And then this person, and I'm just like, I don't want to be here.
I want to die now.
So then I sent them a DM. They are clearly under 18. Your stream says 18 plus. Get rid of them after this game.
Yeah.
Just turn around and go, didn't realise how young you were. Sorry, you have to go.
Yeah.
And call it that.
It's usually the younger ones that are always saying, "Oh, can I play? Can I play?"
They're relentless with it.
The older ones, like when there's reach a certain age where they know what they're doing, they don't ask. They just so.
Yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong. Like, I've said this in the past, if it's someone I know personally, so like, if it was my cousin who's 15 and he's like, "Do you want to play some Warzone?" I'll be like, yes, let's go. Because that kid is cracked to fuck at everything he does. He's horrible. COD, goated. FIFA, goated. Kickboxing, goated. Football, goated. Tennis, goated. Basketball, goated. He's a... Joe Fish, hate you. Love you at the same time.
Hate you. We hate you.
Our Ketwig job for the wedding. You look like the Spanish waiter. Effectively, he lives in Stockport now, and he's got a Ketwig. But because he does a lot of kickboxing, he ties it back. He had a hairband in. And he looked like a Spanish waiter because he was wearing a black suit. He had a black shirt and black pants on.
I can't remember now.
He looked like a Spanish waiter. That's all I kept calling it. Every time he passed, I was like, "Oh, Manuel! Un beer, please, Manuel."
Oh dear.
Dos tequila, por favor.
Oh boy.
I used to but he was like, yeah, never mind, shit. That's another one as well. Twitch Etiquette. Constantly. I know some streamers get abused by mods. It's a generic, unwritten rule of Twitch. Mods abuse the streamer.
Yeah.
When other people join in,
They abuse them people.
yeah, they abuse them people.
Yeah.
Like, if just because I'm mod, like, I will use Callum again as the example. Because I always go in, you smell. You got a tiny PP. That's the joke. Because he had an emote that was BDE for Big Dick Energy. So the joke was then, oh, you only got Big Dick Energy because you've got a tiny PP.
Yeah.
Like, and that was the joke. And like, so loads of people understand that joke, but then loads of people who joined later on did not understand that joke. And they're like, oh, you got a tiny PP. Like, you don't get it. I'm like, you don't get it.
You don't belong in
How
this show.
dare you?
Get the fuck out.
Get out of here.
Bad.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Wait a minute.
Like,
Oh.
Cha! Upset me, nasty bitch!
Nasty bitch.
nasty bitch. Right? It's like, no! Behave yourselves!
Behave yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah, it's just, I think a lot of Twitch etiquette is lost on if the streamer asks you to not do something and you continue to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
People just need to grow up slightly. Listen to what they're being told by the streamer.
And get in the bin.
Get it in. Get it in the bin!
Like that.
Like that! Right. I think that's a good time to
End part one.
end part one.
Yeah.
Throw a third verse in here.
Yeah.
Yarp.
Yeah.
Yarp. Call Lauren back.
Yep.
Because I said I would do. And then we'll go on to our correspondence.
These are fun.
And depending on how long it takes, we'll see how many correspondence we do.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Plan.
Get it in the bin. Wow. It was a good crack of that.
I heard it.
Sup, billets? For those who aren't following me on Twitch, firstly, why the fuck not? If you head on over to Twitch and search for the_monk_13, there'll be a lovely little Twitchy logo hypheny giphy thing going across the bottom of the screen now. Go give me a follow. I do the early views of the podcast of my channel and occasionally stream other games. 9 times out of 10 I'm abusing Dutchy, so come and join that fun as well.
Physically abusing me.
He enjoys it. It's not abuse if you enjoy it. Get it in the bin. You better, I can love you better, baby. Can love you better, I can love you better.
Have you never seen me before?
Have you never seen me before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck are you?
John Cena. Da, 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 da.
No.
Embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing, mate. Stop it. Oh. What are we doing?
And
Why should I keep?
I said,
Why should I keep?
why should I care?
Okay. Oh, correspondence?
No.
Advert?
No.
What?
Get in the box.
Bravo! It's Fat 4 from Endgame. And he's eating a pizza.
My spirit animal.
He's my spirit animal. I got this just before the first lockdown. And I was using him as like, lockdown status, bro 4. Sat there, beer, pizza.
Spiritual guy.
Yes.
And it's picture time, Thor. Get your ass over here.
Bro 4.
Bro, Thor.
Brother. Good. Like it's fancy way of saying brother. Bro 4.
Equipped with price tag conference.
Exactly, yeah. $10.99.
$10.99.
I can't remember what I got. Smithsy.
$10.99. That sounds like a Smith's price.
It is, yeah.
At least he's in the box.
He's in the box.
I don't have to tell him to get in the box. He's already in the box.
Let's take a watch, shall we?
Our regular...
You'd have had a breakdown if I just started taking a watch.
I'd have thrown the skull at you. I just...
No, he's not been out of the box. So.
Get it in the bin.
Oh.
I needed some silliness today. That is not silliness though. That's murder waiting to happen.
He's staying in the box.
Fuck you.
For now.
Now we can do some correspondence. You may pick whatever you want and we'll end it on a get in the bin.
There's 15 to do. Yeah. It's like as soon as you put the video on YouTube, there's like a few come in.
Isn't it?
So.
I see how it is.
Would you rather to start off?
You YouTubers.
Yeah. Would you rather? In a world where you can have a chip implanted in your brain and be able to see anything, would you rather a chip that shows you everyone's sexual kinks, or a chip that lets you know when someone's thinking about you sexually? For the game, both chips have a storage database which can be recalled at any time, so you can always go back to remember who has what kinks, or who and when someone thought about you sexually. They only go back to when the chip was installed. So basically, what would you rather see? Everyone's kinks or whoever's thought?
Okay.
Sexually?
So, being married, knowing kinks is probably more important. So I know Lauren's. Everyone else I couldn't really give a shit about. But it would also come in handy if I had that chip for when I'm trying to wingman friends.
Okay.
That's probably.
So you know who to put who.
Yeah. So like, let's for example, if like the kink was they liked, I don't know, tradesmen. Okay. I'm like, okay, so they got a kink for tradesmen. Why they got a kink for tradesmen? And then you dig into some more kinks of why, and you're like, right, trust me, just wear this outfit and ask them how it is. They'll see it. Go with your work stuff. You have your hard hat on.
Hard hat, that's it. Hard hat, nothing else.
Nothing else. Just the hat and maybe another one down there. Stuff like that. Because I mean, can you imagine? Hang on, it says at any time, so you don't even have to be with you.
No.
Right. Can you imagine how hard that would be as a girl to have that power? Like, just sat there watching TV. Oh, look at that. Johnny's wanking over me again.
Oh, wow.
Would happen though, wouldn't it? Because obviously...
You'd feel all good about it.
Yeah, because they're thinking about you sexually. Like, I mean, and if you're in a relationship, the last thing you want is the pinging in your head that someone's thinking about you sexually. So, yeah, definitely, I'd rather know people's kinks than who's thinking about you sexually. Although, if you're single, knowing who's thinking about you sexually is clearly the one you pick. That's all right? Is that what you thought? Yes, I win!
And it's going to be very rare for me, you know. I'm like, no. And then someone actually comes up and it's like, in a polite way.
You like axe throwing, I see. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Let me grab my axe and my jacket.
And then I'll grab my axe.
Again, I'll grab your axe. Wound!
Yeah.
Grab the vagina of a lady!
So yeah, that's
Female.
That's a good one, that. I like that one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Monk wins that game. Let's go!
Okay, so.
Next!
Next.
Does he scrolls through the correspondence?
It's a question.
Oh, okay.
Genuinely curious, when do you think Twitter's cancel culture is coming for you two? They're coming now!
Already coming?
They're coming now!
Spoke about it in part 1. Cancel culture is coming for me.
Well, they're trying to cancel you.
They're trying to cancel me, and indirectly then come for you.
And then they might come for me after my comments.
Oh, I mean, right. So here it is, right? I am fully aware we are not everyone's cup of tea.
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
I am fully aware that people will not get our sense of humour. Predominantly, people from the Northwest will more likely get us.
Yeah.
People from Liverpool will definitely get us.
Yeah.
People from Manchester, Newcastle,
Yeah.
definitely. Most people in Britain probably got a similar sense of humour. Will get us. It's when you're further afield.
Fuck you.
Yeah. America. May not get us so much. And this is why I tweeted it the other day. We classify ourselves as a comedy podcast who talk about gaming stuff, basically.
Yeah.
99% of the shit we say, we don't even believe ourselves.
No.
Like, it's just pure stupidity shit. We could say some dark shit. We could go really dark. But we don't, because we know where that line is.
Yeah.
Right? Will it come across as racist or anti-Semitist to some people? Maybe. I'm referring to the, you get gassed, you get gassed. Okay? Right? I'm not racist yet.
I'm not saying other people are going to get gassed. I said I was going to get gassed. If I get gassed, I get gassed.
Right. But it's like that. So people could take offense to it. Yes, they can.
Yeah.
If you can't tell that was a joke, I'm surprised you're still watching now.
Yeah, exactly. That was in the first episode.
Yeah, to be honest, because yeah, that's how we put parts. The reason why I allowed it to go into episode 1. To be fair, yeah. I think cancel culture, and I've said this on numerous podcasts now. I don't believe cancel culture is a thing.
No.
You can only cancel people so far. So, for example, let's say someone comes after us for this, and they get to the point where they are posting us all over Twitter. All I'm going to do is go,
Yeah, that is.
read the replies.
Yep.
And if loads of people are going, grow up, it's a joke, leave them alone, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they'll watch the
I'm going to the one site that doesn't ban anything like that, Patreon. I'm putting it on Patreon and charging 50p a month. Fuck it. Right? And then you can pay 50p a month just to see us talk shit.
Yeah.
And it'll get pushed to more people.
Yeah.
Because you can't, I don't think you can cancel anyone.
You just make us more famous.
You can't cancel anyone because all you're doing, if you take that one, you get gas clip for a prime example, and you go, look at these, they're anti-Semitist, blah, 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 blah.
About the context or anything.
About the context, you'll get some people turn around and go, oh, that's wrong, and you get majority of people turn around and go, yeah, but that's funny.
It's funny.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's clearly a joke.
Worst things have been said out there, let's face it.
Worst things have been said, and I've said this as well, like comedians say a lot worse and get away with it. There's a lot of people who laugh at the joke but don't agree with the joke themselves. That's a similar thing. We say the joke, we definitely don't agree with the joke, but we know it gets a laugh from one of us. And if the other one's laughing, it's done its purpose. If he says something and I go,
then across the line.
Yeah, I've crossed the line. A bit like me and the you'd always win the danger wank. Like, he laughs now.
I could have thought of something to say after that. I was like, oh, because me, I'm just like, oh, I think about it, but then my brain doesn't get to my mouth.
Hit me.
I was thinking about Rebecca.
Ah!
See, I feel bad for saying that now.
I'm gone. Alive or dead, Rebecca?
Oh God!
Disgusting!
It is disgusting. And I'm disgusted in myself because I thought about it after he said it. I was like, no.
Oh, you should though. It's like my mum wouldn't let us take a photo on Christmas. I was fuming. I wanted to have me and Kay holding the box of Rebecca's ashes, and I was going to put it on Facebook with finally a picture of the three of us.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I mean, there you go.
Yeah, it took 18 years, but she finally got a picture of the three of us. Yeah, cancel culture's coming from me anyway, particularly by guilt by association. And that's why I removed myself from that association. Not to be hit with guilt, because I don't think anyone in that team has done any wrong in a way. Do I believe that some things could have been done better? Yeah, and like moderation of a panel could have been dealt with better. But the idea behind the panel was good, and if it was organised better, could have been very, very good. Mm-hmm. That's fine. The fact that people are jumping on certain aspects of that whole stream is the issue for me. And then coming after people individually just to try and they basically deplatform someone who's a partner is wrong.
Yeah.
When they are not perfect themselves. Let's put it that way.
Exactly.
I'm allowed to say these things now.
Yeah.
Aha. It's my opinion, nobody else's. My opinion does not reflect the opinion of Craig.
What?
It probably does.
What
but he's not saying it out loud. I mean, I could just give him a speech to say and say, Craig, say this, because I'm not allowed to say it.
And then it'll come back on you then.
There's something else I need to tell you. And I kind of can't say it on podcast.
Okay.
Until it's completed. And when it's completed, then I can. When I am 100% certain there will be no repercussion from it, I will say it.
Okay, nice.
That is my promise to you all. And if not, I will put it on the first ever episode of Patreon we do if we get to that point, because I can't see the person it relates to paying the paywall to see it anyway.
I'm scared.
Don't make it does not involve you.
Okay, that's fine. Right, moving on. Am I the arsehole?
Yes. For saying arsehole, arsehole.
Arsehole. Horse.
Arsehole.
No,
Hardy
this is...
Hoft, and he puffed, and he signed an eviction notice.
Hinga Hurrigan.
That's so racist.
I told him not racist yet.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy.
All we're doing is impressions of various TV shows.
Exactly.
Give them the bin.
Get in the bin. So, this particular one is from someone we know. Well, I know. You don't know him.
I've sporadically
you know
met.
It is. So, I gave them the form to fill out an Am I the Arsehole, and they thought they had to fill in every single bit of the form, so it goes in the Am I the Arsehole. It is an Am I the Arsehole, but they put in the very first answer, no. And then I just left it.
Oh, right.
Moved on to the confessions, where they've explained why they're asking if they're an arsehole or not.
Are you saying this just when you get confused when you're halfway through reading it? It makes sense why you're confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they go, get in the bin, and they put in get in the bin who they're on about, and then the question asking us if they're the arsehole. It's like, well, you've already asked this question.
Right. Lay it on me.
Lay it on. So, am I the arsehole? No. Confession. I complained to our hotel receptionist about a loud ass radiator in my hotel room. We had come in from a meal at like midnight, and I didn't know it was a problem yet. I only realised it was even a thing at like 3 a.m. I knew full well no one from hotel maintenance would be on set at 3 a.m. And I couldn't be bothered to go get dressed, go downstairs to annoy some sleepy staff about a radiator banging. Are you sure it was the radiator? No, it's okay, I know it's...
Was it attached to the adjoining wall of the other room?
To be told, there's nothing we can do, as I'm just a night shift worker and no one from maintenance is here. So I tried to sleep, gave up at 8 a.m, went downstairs to leave. I just thought I'd record it and show the morning shift workers so they can fix it for the next people. Had no idea I could get a refund for this. I just went to let them know the room was haunted. What? Wait, what? That come out of nowhere.
The room's haunted.
That's what she said. Anyway, the woman looked shocked and said, "Oh no, that's awful. Hey, fill out this form online and somebody should reply with a refund, as you didn't sleep in our, hotel." I was like, "Oh, okay, sure, I'll do that. Thanks for your help." Only just got a reply, basically saying, "Yeah, no refund for you, as internal hotel noise is not included in guaranteed sleep policy."
internal hotel noise.
Yeah.
So as in any noise inside the hotel.
Pretty
If
much.
it's inside the four walls.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's put in brackets. What the fuck? At this point, I didn't even care about the money. I just wanted to prove a fucking point. I replied back to her email being, "Hi, that's so interesting. When should I have reported it? At midnight when I came in and didn't know it was going to be a repetitive issue at that point, or 3 a.m. when I couldn't sleep. And I assumed no one at that time could fix it within that time frame of early morning, when I knew no one from maintenance would be around. So what was the point of me getting out of bed, dressed, to go downstairs in the early hours to annoy some receptionist who had no fault in this? To be told there's nothing we can do, to then go back to bed. When I did report at 8-9 a.m, when I gave up on sleep, the woman told me I would get a refund for this and said nothing about this needing to report at the exact time, even if it was like 3 a.m. and I knew for nothing could be done. I'm just curious to the logical process of this situation, many thanks." Didn't stop there, so I replied back again with a video of the radiator going to fucking town with... Are you sure it was going to fucking town, the radiator? No.
It was next door.
Please enjoy the video from that night. I would love to understand how internal hotel noise isn't covered in the policy when through nothing on my part I could not sleep due to your establishment, especially when it is a facility in your hotel where people, you know, sleep. Many thanks. I'm Adi Arso here, aha. And then she's put again in the bin, premiering guest relations. Questions, I'm Adi Arso. Would you rather report it in the morning on your way out to let the staff know, or get up and dress at 3 a.m. to be told there's nothing we can do? Maintenance is on a site at this time, go back to bed, resulting no outcome.
Okay. So, are they the arsehole? Definitely not.
No.
Are the hotel the arsehole? Definitely
Yes.
so. And would you rather? Right. If it's maintenance, I think they did the right thing.
Yeah.
I don't see the
Waited
point.
till
I don't see the point in
morning,
going down at 3 a.m. in the morning because, like you said, the chance of someone from maintenance being on site are very, very slim, and then being able to fix it even slimmer. So that minuscule percent of my now probably like 0.1%. What's the point?
Exactly.
Right? If it's other guests making room, go down there and then. Because that's what I had to do when Stu and Nat got married. Because we had it was a bank holiday weekend. There's people everywhere making a shitload of noise. I couldn't sleep. Lucy couldn't sleep. So I was like, "You need sorting."
Yeah.
Went down, complained. I got my money back for that.
Okay.
I complained repetitively, but I played the mental health card as well with my child's autistic, and he was struggling with flashbacks from our old property, which used to have creaking roof, and it was all flooded and almost fell for him, blah, 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 which is technically true, because it was the case. So, yeah. And so she was quite nervous throughout the night. I was like, yeah. To turn around and say, we're not responsible for internal noise.
You fucking are.
Get it in the bin.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
What? 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 What?
Disgusting!
Get them all.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. No, it's your hotel. You are responsible for everything inside it. You're telling me I went to like a top tier hotel chain, let's say a Marriott hotel in London, a good couple hundred a night for a shit room, or a good couple of grand a night for a decent room, and I turned around and went, "Your radiator's making noise. That's disturbing my sleep." They're going to be like, "It's your fault that because you're inside these walls. Didn't come from outside. Sorry, mate." No, they're not. They're going to be like, "Terribly sorry about that. What can we do to repair it?" And we'll move it. If I'm staying for another night, we'll move your rooms. We'll move all your stuff for us. All you need to do is just pack it all away, leave it on your bed. We'll send someone to come and collect it from your room so you can go about your day, and we'll move it to a new room. We'll record the whole thing. Maybe not record the whole moving the bags, but if there's anything missing, then let us know. Blah, blah, that kind of thing. Take any personal belongings that you would keep in the safe with you, or you can put them in the hotel safe, and we'll move all your stuff, and then we'll get looking into getting that radiator fixed as soon as possible. Once all stuff is out of the room. Like, that's what a top tier hotel chain would do. That's also what a bottom tier hotel chain to do, because all they've got to do now is go to 10 different people. This was my experience with Premier Inn, Travelodge, Premier Inn. And then 10 people are going, yeah, well, I actually also had a similar situation, and then all of a sudden, no one's using Premier Inn.
To be told there's nothing we can do is basically saying you can't be asked fixing it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, that person is now going to go around telling people, "Oh no, don't go to this Premier Inn."
Yeah.
We're not saying Premier Inn in general. It was a certain Premier Inn in this place, I'd say. So you know,
I've been in some. They're good. I've been in some shocking. Like, you are very much hit and miss, but like I wouldn't rebook in one that I've been in what was bad.
Yeah. But it's just, yeah, it's.
But
bad business.
and all fairness, this doesn't actually sound like it's that hotel's fault because the receptionist said you'll get a refund.
Yeah.
So the receptionist is on the assumption that they're going to get a refund.
Yeah. So
It's the online customer service
Yeah.
prick who's like, no, it's not my fault.
You give us money, you can not having your money back.
No, you give us it now, and you've stayed in a hotel. You can't have money back.
In that exact accent.
In that exact accent, he's a fucking monk.
No.
Absolute
Yeah.
stupid fuck. Sorry. Someone's come to stay in your hotel, they've come to sleep in your hotel, and they physically cannot sleep in your hotel because of a physical structure in your hotel, a radiator that you've put in that room to keep the room warm is going, or something to that effect. Like that, maybe. Something similar, I don't know. Banging and clanging, either way. The fucking radiator's not doing a workout, so it shouldn't be fucking making noise.
Banging and clanging. My dirty mind just kicked in.
Oh, is it? Of course it has. Next door, why are doing some banging and clanging? And if they were doing some banging and clanging, the radiator still should not be making fucking noise. Not unless they're doing it on the radiator.
Fucking hell, you need to be small for that.
Well, maybe they were. Little people have sex too, Craig. By that, I don't mean children.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Then again, some 14-year-olds do. They're classified as children, so...
Oh, boy.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You know.
There we go.
You know.
Yeah. That got a little bit out of hand.
It did.
I can't even... Oh, can we know how long we've been recording for? It's good though. Hang on.
Okay. So, that one's out the way.
I
So,
can love you
we'll
better.
do...
Not the song to sing after that statement.
We've done an Ahmad Hour, so...
Pick whatever you want. Know what to tell.
We'll do a confession.
A confession.
A
Oh, confession.
This one, right, when it first came in, I read it, I was like, holy shit.
Holy shit, good. Or holy shit, ooh.
Kind of both, I'd say.
Ooh, good.
So, it's a long one.
Ooh.
Giggity.
That's what she said.
Ha!
That's what she said. Oh, that's what I need. I need that's what she said. That's what she said.
We'll do this, and then we'll do the relevant...
Is it this one?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Not that one. I need that. Do I look like a guy I want to play? It's this one.
Let the games begin.
Exactly. So, okay, just watched episode 7.
Ooh.
First time viewer, about to go back and watch them all. Hello, welcome back. And saw that you have a unique take on advice when answering your viewers' submissions. So fuck it, here we go with a quite shocking confession.
Ooh.
I'm a 45-year-old male with one kid, a 21-year-old daughter. My mother and I split up 15 years ago, so I've been on my own ever since and a bit lonely. Same.
I need some. That like slow
Yeah.
emotional music as well.
A friend at work directed me to a site where you can pay to have chats with girls so you're not as lonely in the evening. I went in with the intention of just chatting to some people to get a bit of confidence back into myself.
Yeah.
It started off well, had a few chats with girls of various ages, younger and older. Then I met a 22-year-old who said she really had a thing for older men. With her being a year older than my daughter, I was a bit sceptical, but she seemed really nice. And after a few weeks talking, she told me she was from the same area as me in Lincolnshire. Things progressed further, and she gave me her number and said I could message her to talk anytime away from the site for free, as she really liked me. After about a month or so of talking, she started sending me quite naughty pictures, her in her underwear, bent over the bed, topless in the mirror, that kind of thing, but her face was never in them. After another month or so, she asked if I wanted to meet her for coffee. As we had been talking for around 3 or 4 months, I thought why not. I suggested 4 or 5 coffee places near me to let her choose which one was easier for her to get to. The day arrived, and I got to the coffee shop about 30 minutes before the time we agreed so I could settle my nerves down. About 10 minutes later, a girl I recognised walked in. My daughter's best friend. I said a quick hello, panicking because I didn't want her to see me with a young girl and tell my daughter. She went and sat around the corner next to the stairs, then went upstairs to another seating area. As I was about to move upstairs, I got a text from the girl I was waiting to see. It read, I got here a little early, I'm sat on a table next to the stairs, in a red dress. Oh, and I have no underwear on.
Naughty.
The girl I had been talking to all this time was my daughter's best friend. At this point, I didn't know how to deal with this, and at the same time, I didn't want to hurt her by cancelling. So I messaged back saying, I'm here too, please don't be shocked when I sit down. But she didn't quite believe it. We had a really good chat about the whole situation, but why I was on this site and why I've been lonely the past several years. She told me how she does it to find easy shags and easy money, but there was something different about me. We agreed to keep seeing each other for coffee and see how it progresses. This must have been mid-July time. Fast forward to bank holiday weekend August, my daughter and her best friend went to a local festival. Alcohol, food and some live bands. Couldn't get a taxi and my daughter asked if I could pick them up. I said yes, obviously. And she said the friend was going to stay over. Again, no issue with this. I'm about 2ish in the morning. I heard a knock on my door. It was my daughter's friend. She asked if I was awake, which I was. Stuck in a rabbit hole of watching videos on YouTube. And then she proceeded to give me the best BJ of my life. When she was done, she said, shh, it'll be our secret, and she left. 4 and a bit months later, we are a secret couple. We go on dates, we have sex, etc. And my daughter has no idea. My daughter knows her friend has a secret boyfriend and keeps trying to get me to encourage her to tell her who it is. Luckily, when I say no, disrespect her privacy, she backs down. Eventually, we're going to have to tell her, and I have no idea how to do it. Until then, no, can't wait to see how you digest this one. That was a whole roller coaster, and when I first did it, I was exactly like that.
Yes! Yes! A fucking star!
A star confession, right?
Yes! Boom! 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 Needs to be louder. Hang on.
Look at them shakes. Go, Steve, go.
All I was going to ask about that is, what fucking site is this? Asking for a friend.
I'm asking for a friend and my friend's there.
He's right here! Oh, I mean, fair play.
That is so much to take in.
Yeah, exactly. We like that one a lot.
I don't even know where to start. Right, let's start with the site first.
Okay.
Single for how long? 15 years.
15 years.
Right, okay, so I get that.
It's a long time, to be honest.
I get that. So I now kind of want to know, when him and the ex split up, did she just fuck off and leave him with the kid? Is that why he's been single 15 years? Because he's been sole thing, he's been raising her.
I don't know.
It sounds like it.
It sounds like the daughter's with him all the time. So.
A lot more. Maybe that is the case. Maybe she just fucked off. Can't do it anymore.
Maybe.
Which in a way is a bit like Lauren's dad, because Lauren had a fucking massive falling out with her mum and didn't see her from the age of 12, really. Like, she'd, pretty much wrote out of her life. So Lauren's dad spent so many years working hard to keep a roof over their head.
Yeah.
And he was never really with anyone else, so I could see that. I mean, there's no harm. And like he said, he just wanted to talk to people. Like, he's not gone on with an ulterior motive by the sound of it, so that's fair. That makes sense. But then when someone a year older than your daughter starts talking to you just because she likes older men, all right, fair enough. It's a kink. And back to our kink thing from before, would you rather? Yeah, fine. But Jesus Christ.
Eventually.
Hang on. So if he said, oh, hang on. Yeah, so she texted him saying a red dress, no, nothing underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, how does he know that was there? But obviously, because she'd come in and he must have seen the dress.
He knows who she is anyway, from when he saw her. Then I'd have thought, hang on a minute, waiting for someone.
But if you're panicking already, you're nervous. It's like it's a different thing for you. Like, you don't think, you just think, oh shit. And it's local area, that's what he said.
Yeah.
So it's local to him. So for all you know, he might have gone, there's this coffee house, this coffee house, this coffee house, this coffee house, and their house is here, and her house is here, and she's gone, that's closest to mine, I'll say that one. And then, it's logical that in his head he goes, she lives around the corner, shit. Then she goes around the corner and he's thinking, right, well, she's downstairs, I'm going to go upstairs so that she can't see me when this person comes in. That makes sense. Like, to me, that's the logic. In a panicking situation, that's probably what I'd do, is remove the sight of visibility from them. Yeah. Especially because most coffee houses, the toilets are downstairs and they have seating areas upstairs. Yeah. So she's not going to have a reason to come upstairs. Fuck.
Oh boy. So how would you go around telling your daughter
I don't think you can.
if she did find out?
I don't think after this amount of time, I don't think there's any easy way to do it. I kind of think you just have to sit there and be like, who is it? It's friends. It's friends. The Monica and Richard thing. You just have to rip that plaster off and just go, this is us. Like, have the conversation. You know she's got a boyfriend. You know she's happy. You know, like, blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing. Like, you want the best for your friend, don't you? Yeah, you want the best for your dad. Yeah, that's why we're both so happy. And she will probably... It depends how understanding the daughter is as well.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you are as close as it sounds you are...
Maybe she might accept it.
Yeah, maybe. Because at the end of the day, who do you trust more than your best friend? Like, the only element here is the betrayal of trust that your best friend's now shagging your dad.
Yeah, that would be a bit weird.
It's a bit weird, but again, at the end of the day,
it could work.
It could work out because you trust them more than anyone. You're not going to be openly trying to sabotage that relationship.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I don't even know how to process it. I can't even think like if... It'd be like if one of my fucking mates ended up going, I'm going out with your sister. For me, I'd be like...
Yeah.
It'd peck my head.
I mean...
Oh my god!
Oh boy.
I don't even know how to process it properly. I have to dissect it part by part to make it make sense. Oh my god! Process it properly. I have to dissect it part by part to make it make sense.
That's probably our best confession we've had yet.
Oh my god! That might beat the confession from episode 1.
Which one was that?
The mum and daughter in the same room.
Oh fuck yeah!
That might actually beat it. I don't even know. I can't process it. I can't fathom it in my head. Oh, hang on. I'm 31 now.
Yeah.
Lucy's 9. That's the same fucking age difference. That's like me and Lauren splitting up ages ago. And at 45, one of Lucy's friends being like, oh, no, can't, no, wrong. I take it back.
He might have known her all her life, that's the thing. They might have been best friends for fucking years.
Yeah. That's the next question then. How long have they been friends?
Oh, man.
The only defence I can give here is that it sounds like she instigated a lot of this.
Yeah.
So...
Because at first he was like, oh shit, what do we do? And then she's probably like, oh no. Okay.
Because you always said they were chatting.
Yeah.
And maybe the alcohol on, was it the end of August, bank holiday weekend?
Yeah.
That's like...
She was at a festival.
That's like that's Creamfield's weekend, isn't it, really, the bank holiday festival. That's when loads of people put festivals on.
Yeah.
So...
It must have been a local one, because he went to pick them up.
How many people know festivals in Lincolnshire? On bank holiday weekend? Let's narrow this down. Let's find these people. No, that's not. That's just hard.
Oh boy.
But yeah. I mean, yes, it's like, I'd do that. Let's say Lucy went to Park Life when she's older, and she was like, I can't get home, can you come pick me up? I'd be like, yeah, I'll come get you now. I'd know exactly where to tell her. That's through work, I'd tell her exactly where to wait.
Yeah.
Just like, wait there, don't move anywhere else. I will come get you from that spot there.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay there. And I'd ring work and be like, my daughter's here. Get the camera on her now.
Yeah.
No one else. Don't care about anyone else. Get it on her now. No. No. I'd be there. I'd boot it always, Manchester, to go get her. Like, so, and that's only what? To get to Heaton Park with the traffic, you're probably talking an hour. Yeah, to get there and with the traffic it'd be an hour. But, I mean, I'd drive to London to go get her if I had to. So, let's be serious. It could be anywhere. When it says local festival, it could literally be 2-3 hours away.
Little music festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Cheers, mate. You rattled our brain.
I don't even know how to process it.
Oh.
Welcome to Twitter because you are our tweet. Oh, when Dutchy delivers the confession of the year. Mind blown. You know what's going on Twitter now? Fuck it. It's going on now. When you are mid-record and have to tweet because Dutchy has blown your mind with a confession. Boom.
I was like that when I first read it.
Tweet.
Like, what the fuck?
When you have to tweet mid-record because Dutchy drops. Ooh, drops the confession of the year. Mind blown. Where is it? Mind blown. Mind blown. Mind blown.
9 episodes in.
3 of them. Mind blown. Right. Tweet.
Don't think it's coming from me.
No, it's coming from me. Right, and now go like that tweet so I know you've seen it. At GITB Pod on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking hell. Get in the bin, mate, and then we're done because I don't think I can process any more fucking mentalities things like that.
So we'll do this get in the bin. Well, it's very related to what we've talked about today.
Okay.
Binlets! Massive exclamation mark and capitals, because that's what they call it.
Alright, so
Binlets! Need a male's perspective on Twitch view, and I'm sure you'll put them in a bin, but maybe I need to get in the bin.
Oh.
The lads who say I'd get more views if I was a woman, for me, good content gets you views, not your gender. Lads who make comments like that, for me, are just small-minded and sexist. And whilst on that topic, lads who come in girls' streams, and their first question is, what's the OF link? Not all girls do it! Bin them all, please!
get it in the bin.
There you go! Yes.
Yeah.
Sexist
I'm
men.
sorry, right. It makes right. Do I think that girls get a lot of views? Some do, some don't. If you are going to wear a top like this, exposing some stuff, you are quite seductive in the way you talk, when you make a lot of sexual references. The people who are going to come in are people with that sort of mentality, who are trying to watch girls with big boobs, who've got them on show, or people who've just got cleavage on show, people who make dirty references, that allow the dirty jokes. That, what's the Australian girl, Tamika something in it? And she's always on, she's always on TikTok with chat makes dirty comments, and she's like, I don't get it. Do I think she's playing to it a bit? Yes, I do. But that's her channel, that's her thing, that's what made her grow. Just because it works for her doesn't mean it works for someone else. It's got nothing to do with gender. Because if you're a bloke and you're getting pissed off because some girl's got a top down here and she's got 100 views because the top's down here and that's the only reason she's got 100 views, that's got fucking nothing to do with you. Yeah. Because I swear to God, mostly of that 100 are not there to watch you anyway. They have no interest in your channel because you do not have a massive set of boobs. It'd be like, I could literally... I've got some boobs, that's it. I don't have massive enough boobs. But if Lauren was to start streaming, do I think she'd do better than me? Yes, I do. For 3 different reasons. She wouldn't play the same game on repeat. She'd play different games continuously. She is a likeable person anyway. She's also got big boobs. And she would have them slightly on show. I know she would. But there might be days where she doesn't have them on show. But it's got fuck all to do with views. Like you said before, content drives views. Yeah. If you're pushing out good content continuously, people are going to come watch you. If you've got a high energy, high vibe kind of stream, people are going to come watch you constantly. It's got fucking nothing to do with what gender you are, because, and here's the thing that I've learned a lot over the week, the amount of different fucking genders is ridiculously long. Yeah. I must have spent 12 hours the other day in work reading about transgenderism just to get a better understanding of it. And fuck me, my head was so confused come the end of it, because there's terms for certain people, and I'm like, surely that's offensive. I can't think of the exact gender, and I don't want to try and guess what it is, but it has got the word queer in it. And I was like, well, that used to be a slur. People used to say, you can't call me that. So now there's a gender with that in it. And I'm like, is that not offensive? And I was like, I need to talk to Noah and be like, just explain this to me. How is this not offensive? I need to know why is this not offensive, because surely that was offensive 10 years ago. So how is it not offensive now? There's loads. I was like, my head was blown. And one of these people that you come in and go, you got money, you can name a girl. Maybe they're fucking not. Maybe they're non-binary, right? Maybe there's something else in the transgender umbrella. So you're assuming their gender makes you an even bigger dick. Get it in the bin. And then we move on to the OnlyFans link. Yeah. Granted, not all girls do it. Granted, a lot of people are against it. But here's a news flash for you. It's not just girls that do it. Why is no one coming to ask me for my link? Yeah? Fuck you!
Newsflash, he doesn't have one.
No, still ask me for it.
That's me, yeah. Oh, that's me.
Come ask me for the big boy link. I need a big boy. I need a big. That music as well. Every time I hear it, I'm like, Lauren, were you watching? She's like, because I've seen a few where she's like, oh, I'm like, what? She's like, nothing. I'm like, turn on now. It's like, I need a big boy. Oh, do you really? You've got one. He's over here. Yeah.
Cha! Upset me, nasty bitch!
Yeah. Sorry, get in the bin, all of you. You can't just go in. Like, don't get me wrong. Majority of people who do one that are on Twitch have some sort of thing
They'll let you know about
on their page
They'll
that
let you know
happily
about
says,
it. Yeah.
here is my link.
If they don't have one, don't ask for it.
Yeah, if they don't have one, general assumption is they don't have one. Or they are trying to separate that from their Twitch.
Yeah.
So we don't want them to overlap. Just saying. Think a bit. Use your noggin.
People thinking that's impossible.
You fucking dickhead.
Yeah. I am full of Simpsons references. I just come up with them.
Embarrassing.
It's true though. People don't think. That's the thing.
They don't think, no.
I am Ralph Wiggum in real life.
Impossible.
That's impossible. Yeah, that's
Hang on,
what
what
it
did
says.
you say?
That's
So
impossible.
before that, you're...
People thinking? That's
No. Did you say I'm from Wigan?
No.
I thought you said I'm from Wigan. That's why I was
How dare you swear to me like that?
That's why I was so confused.
How dare you say I'm from Wigan?
Would you like to press it? It's right there. There you go. Get it in the bin. 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 And then there's your. Get it in the bin.
Fuck you!
That's why I was so confused with what you'd said. I was like, wait, what? It took a while to process in my brain. What did you say?
What did I say?
I don't know.
I never said it. I'm from Wigan.
I'm going to have to watch you back. I might just subtitle him and he says, I'm from Wigan. It's like when you watch it, you're like, I hate you. And
All I said was, people thinking? That's impossible. I never said something about Wigan. How dare you assume that I'm from Wigan?
What's wrong with Wigan?
I'm joking. I love you all.
I mean, you've seen where you live, right?
Eh?
You've seen where you live, right?
It's intelligent, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen the area.
Pie, yeah. They're around there too, not me, but, you know.
High sixes around there, mate.
Well, we do sing the song, your dad's your mum, your mum's your dad. You're in bread, you're in school. So.
And they sing it back.
They sing it back to us, like, you know. They call it Scouts as well. It's like, you're not one of the Scouts. No.
Yeah, do you know what the best one is? I remember going to a Bolton game, playing Burnley. It was like, your sister is your mother, your father is your brother, you all shag one another, the Burnley family, and they sing it back.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like Blackburn.
Blackburn and Burnley are worse.
Burnley, yeah.
I hate when I was in our control room, when they used to play each other, it'd be like, right, team pushes and fan pushes are being transferred now. They have to be police escorted from one to the other. You used to have to do a rolling block behind the vehicle and in front of the vehicle to make sure no one was stopped in between. If someone was stopped on the hard shoulder, the police would go forward and make sure they stayed in the vehicle. Get police on every single fucking overbridge, and all the coaches had fucking mesh, like barrier things around them so they can't get smashed up. I was like, it's a proper stupid little attitude to have, that to brick the shit out of things, and that's coming from a Liverpool fan. In all fairness, I did not approve of what happened during the Liverpool City game and the throwing of shit at the coach. Yeah, throw
And
anything.
the coach that also takes their team around, the company.
Yeah.
Just because it carries the Man City team doesn't mean it doesn't carry the Liverpool team.
Yeah.
It might be decorated in all blue.
Well, I mean, that specific coach does not carry the Liverpool team because
no, it doesn't.
to take that vinyl off and on for every single game.
It's the same company.
Same company, yeah.
From St. Helens as well, by the way.
Yeah. Big up Ellison's.
So you just drive and see the coach drive around. They had the Southampton badge on it. I was like, why are they taking the Southampton team?
Such a big company.
Yeah, exactly. You don't realise how big it is.
They do minibus transfers and stuff like that as well.
They do, yeah.
That does a lot. Yeah. Ellison's coach is fucking top draw.
Yeah. And they've got
Pride of the Northwest.
Obviously, the tits say trap.
Well, it'd be
Have you seen inside the coaches?
They're fucking
Holy
beautiful.
fuck!
Sexy ass coaches.
Fucking as well. God damn. Travel around the country.
When we're rich, we take the podcast on tour.
Hire us and we'll turn them
No,
around.
hire us. We're going to start selling out venues. That's
Just go down the road to stadium in a big ass coach.
what we'll do is we'll get everyone to write in either a confession, a question, and I'm at the arsehole. When they come through the door, here you go. Thank you for your ticket. Take this form. Please submit and hand it into your local box.
Yeah.
And I have loads of little boxes around the place. Oh no, just online form. Right, fill this in.
Yep.
Right, you can't come until you've filled at least one of these.
Yep.
Have you filled in? Thank you, send. And we just start going through them. That could be the whole show. Just go through them all.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Mate! Mind! Fuck! Oh, and also, by the way, I apologise now because I cheated on you last week.
You did.
I did, and tomorrow it is out. And I say tomorrow because when this goes out, it is tomorrow. It goes out. So,
He abandoned me.
I abandoned Dutchy. I was invited onto the KBN podcast. It's a gaming podcast, and I went, I'm on it. It's on a gaming podcast. It's a total bullshit, random nonsensey podcast, and I made it our podcast for an episode.
Fair enough.
In the aim to get them cancelled before us.
We invade podcasts now.
I've invaded 2 podcasts and one's already been cancelled.
What did you do?
I tell you, it wasn't a podcast, it was that panel. On Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That very, very not controversial topic at all. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So KBN boys, I'm sorry if yours gets cancelled as well.
Should have had me on. It'd be
Shut up, you should have had him on here. Be a lot less dicey. Oh boy. Yes, but so yeah, if anyone doesn't know, go search for KBN Podcast on Twitter. They are on YouTube and they are on Spotify.
Yes.
Definitely them too. They also do the video on Spotify if you watch on your computer. So if you're in and out, let's say like you're a bit like me, and I listen to podcasts on my phone.
In and out.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? Hang on. I will put the photo on. I text Lauren last night these exact words.
I'm excited.
Right, okay. And here's the thing, I won't say what the picture is. You're going to have to watch it. I text Lauren with, I am a fucking child. Crying, laughing faces and load of dots. And then send her that picture.
What the fucking name's that? Oh no!
And she replied with, God. She meant to put damn it, but it corrected it to God damn it, Stephen.
God damn it, Stephen.
Which I followed with, you laugh, you're just a childish.
Take him out. Lois goes, God, I feel like I'm married to a kid sometimes. And Peter's like, you better careful what you say, Lois. Because if I'm a child, you know what that makes you? A pedophile. And I'll be down if I'm hanging around to a pervert. Like that.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I walked past, I took a second take, I was like, I had to stifle my laughter because there was someone walking behind me and I wanted to take a photo, so I got my phone out to take a photo and they were looking at me, so I was like, I just took it off the shelf, I was like, a bit round reading the unions. He walked away.
Interested in it.
Photo. Put it back.
Like when they sneak sexual references in kids' shows on TV. When you're watching as a kid, you have no idea. When you watch it when you're older, you're like, how the fuck did they get away with that?
Because kids don't get it.
Kids don't get it. But
I was, yeah, such a child. Oh. Is that a pod, mate? Should we call it a pod?
Yeah.
That's been 40-ish minutes long, 48, 50. I can't even make it out for me. What it says. It's 40 something. Plus part 1.
Yeah, plus part 1.
We're only going to do an hour-long podcast.
That went out the window straight away.
Straight away, and it's never recovered since.
Nope.
Usual shit. Follow us on Twitter at GITBpod. Follow us on YouTube, also at GITBpod. If you now search for Getting the Bin podcast, it should come up relatively quickly because we're getting some traction.
TikTok.
We are now on TikTok at Get in the Bin Pod.
Yeah. Getting a bin pot.
Oh,
one word.
I need to edit more videos to slide to Dutchy so we can get them in. I needed one from last week and I'll get one from this week, which is most likely going to be half, not all the confession,
Just some of it.
some of that confession, yeah. I was, wow! Wow! And if not, I might go for something else. I might finish my rant at the start.
Oh boy.
Maybe not.
No, let's not bring that hate into the
Yeah. Yet. Yet. When we're bigger and we've got a big lid army of bin lids.
Big army, I like it.
We can't use that, someone else has got that before. Fuck!
Bin army.
Bin army.
Bin army! There you go.
Sounds like pepper army.
Bin army!
Pepper army!
Bin army!
And we just got a nice big section of bins. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah. Either way, when we've got a big cult following, and I did say cult. When we're a cult,
We are the culty we're doing, so we say.
yeah. And you'll all defend us to people who've got no sense of humour.
You are all not racist yet.
And anyone can be racist, so different ways. Yeah, that was another thing I was told. I'm not allowed to classify myself as a marginalised group. And I went, okay. I'm from Liverpool. In terms of the cities of England, I would say I fall in the most marginalised group of people in the country for where they are from. So, meh, get a bit.
There you go.
And in terms of footballing, other than Millwall, we are probably the most hated set of fans and are often ridiculed by various people. So, get in the bin. My marginalised group is there. It's not as bad as some other marginalised group. Don't get me wrong. But it still exists.
It's still there.
You can't tell me I've not been marginalised because I fucking have.
Heck you.
Yeah. I'm also a very small group of people who are not fucking. My marginalised group is there. And I say stupid things. That might be the TikTok.
Oh, I need a breather.
Okay.
Call yourself a nonce.
No, it should be nonce. It's worse.
Bin.
And I say stupid things. A very small group of people who've been, this could sound even worse, followed round by men with pens and cameras. At the age of 11.
That totally is being nonce.
I was followed round by reporters, okay? At the age of 11. So you're apparently.
Out of context, that is so wrong.
Can someone start as a Twitter that's out of context getting the bit? I was nonsense.
Out of context pod moments 2023.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you should go, oh, I don't know voice. Oh, it's mine.
Oh my god.
And I'm sober.
You're sober, you've not even been drinking. Oh, wait till we have our drinking one, oh my god.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Email us at gettingthebinpod@gmail.com if you want to email us. If you don't want to email us, use the Google Forms. The link is in the description, along with the links for mine and Dutchy's Twitch, st_Dutchy and _monk_13. He is going to be laughing all the way home at that whole Nancy thing.
I cannot wait to see it back.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just said that.
That was small minority that would have been nuts. Well done. Do you want a medal for that?
Oh my god. So wrong.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who's made silly comments on this podcast now. Live on a... Let's see. Gas by Hitler? Done. Not racist yet? Done.
Got rimmed.
Nonced and rimmed? Done.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
think we need to end it there.
We definitely need to end it.
Stupid. Is that a thing? Being nonce. Oh boy.
Oh, fucking hell. Dutchy, it's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure. Oh, we'll never see each other again.
We'll see if we make it to next week.
Oh.
You're next week, aren't you? I'll work out when we're gonna film. Oh fucking hell! I might try and get a guest on. We'll see.
Do you want to come on?
If we get a guest, it might be Kale.
Okay.
Because he's at home most of the time now. He quit his job, so yeah, he quit his job last year. He finished like end of December.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
until he starts a new one or works out what he's doing, he's more likely going to be free. I might have to drive to Bury to go get him.
Bury.
But I will happily drive to Bury to go get him, to have him sat right here so I can lick his face. I told him I was going to do it. So.
Nonsense.
And oh, Jesus Christ. I'm about to just change the Twitter bio now. The Monk 13/nonce. Nonced.
Proud.
Nonced.
Proud to be nonced.
Nonce, that's an 11-year-old.
Sin Dutchy, proud to be gassed by Hitler.
You can't say that!
I just did. I'm not proud. No, I'm not proud. I'm still alive. But
Do you realise what you just said? That might be the one thing I do at a time. You both know I'm not going to.
No. Nothing gets edited out.
No.
Nothing.
No. We are strictly a comedy podcast. It's all for entertainment purposes in the form of comedy.
Please laugh.
Tell me, right, before we actually do end,
Yes.
is comedy the hardest art form
I'd say so, yes.
to get right? To get it right.
To get it right, yeah.
But also, when it does go right, it's fucking brilliant.
Well, yeah.
And
That's
his
it.
thing, comedy is subjective.
It's like when you watch the new Joker film, like, he wants to be a comedian, doesn't he? And he actually tries, he goes to a stand-up club, tries and no one laughs. That sort of thing where either had a good laugh, be successful, or if you don't,
Yeah.
so it is hard to please a lot of people. So it is a
Oh,
hard
I
art
mean.
form. Giggity. I've always done one.
Giggity, giggity, goop.
Goop. Some people it just comes natural.
What?
Some people when they try, it's. I think when they try, it's that's when it fails. I'd say.
Yeah. Also, topics of conversation. If there's anything you actually want us to talk about,
Yeah.
do it in the forums or the emails. Either email us saying, "Can you talk about this?" or in the questions, just put, "Can you talk about this?"
Yeah, questions.
Because Dutchy will pick it up and they'll be like, "We've had a question to talk about this as a topic of conversation," and I'll plan part one, and Dutchy can.
Just know
Decide
when
which-
I read it out when it comes in, I'm laughing at you first.
Yeah.
Silently at home.
Oh, and more confessions. I don't think anyone's going to beat that for a while, but
No.
more confessions.
I
'Cause
think there is more that we've not done yet, but I don't think it's not that.
no,
That's all.
brilliant. That's a good way to get us back on track.
Yeah.
Right. Enjoy. Like and comment. Watch it all the way through. If you've watched it once all the way through, put it on a phone. Let it play through again and over and over and over and over. All of them. Go to episode 1 and let them all play through.
Yeah. There you go.
When you go to bed,
Yeah.
go to bed. Get a phone,
Yeah.
your computer,
Think about
laptop, whatever. Just put it on play. All the whole log of 8 episodes so far. 9 episodes including this one.
Watch us, think about us, speak about us, all
Dream about us.
you want.
Touch yourself inappropriately about us. That sounded very creepy. And on that note, I'm definitely ending it now. Yeah. Bye, Felicia!
Bye.
Get it in the bin.